You ready to go inside? Have you had enough with outside now? Have you? Well, good day, everybody. We're going to start back at this axle. One of the things that you should do before you take something apart, especially like drum brakes or something that you're not going to use in a while, is take a pretty good photo or video of it so that way you know. My pro tip of the day is that anytime you're working with some sort of springs, make sure you got some, make sure you have some safety glasses on. Man, that doesn't want to come out too easy. I'm using a special brake spring tool. I just can't. Oh, there we go. Hey, you're being so stubborn, are you? Hey, taught you a lesson. Oh, what's up? What's up with this clip here? Come on. Come on. Don't be so stubborn. Take this little eye out. Can't lose those. Actually, it's bent. It's bent, so I'm gonna have to get a kit that has new ones. Got the impact gun. So I need to take the shield off and see if I can save it somehow. Come on. Why are you being so stubborn? It's keeping you in there. Nothing. There we go. Just need some love taps. Love taps to break it. I was just doing some Googling and I could find the whole rear backing plate with the brake shoes, everything for 90 bucks. I think I might just go that route instead. Gonna stand this axle tube up now and let any oil that's left in there drain out. This part's off, held on by a couple rivets. Cut the emergency brake cable off instead of trying to fight with it. It's so rusty. I need to separate it so I can straighten that piece. It's got a pinhole. Man, she comes out violent. Snaps your wrist, that's for sure. There we go. It's out. It is out. Now that it's completely stripped down, put it on some skates, push it to the back of the garage so I can open up the back door and work on it. Start sewing. Gonna have to cut the brackets off, take all the rust off of her. What are you doing, buds? You're sleeping. And you know what? I got you a present today. Amazon just delivered it, Tomcats. And you got a present. You know what it is? We got you a razor. Shows a picture of a dog, but it's supposed to have a cat. I see how this heat is affecting you. I know. I see how the heat's affecting you. So we're gonna try to give you a DIY haircut. The cat groomer wanted $75, and the razor was $40. And if it doesn't work, we'll just ship it back. What do you think? What do you think? Are you gonna be excited for your haircut? No. It's pretty quiet. Comes with one of these brushes. Tomcat loves these brushes. Guess I'll throw it on the charger. Tomcats, we're not done yet. We've only just begun. I don't think he's impressed. But we're making progress. We're making progress, Tomcats. Tomcats. We still have a ways to go, but you're not tolerating it anymore, so I can't force you. So we'll try again later. But we made a big dent out of our DIY haircut. Not too sure what Tomcat thinks of his haircut so far, but pretty sure after a couple days he will adjust. It'll probably take me like the next 3 days to finish cutting his hair, because he trusts me, so he allows me to do it, but he only allows me to cut his hair for so long. Then he's like, you know what, I've had enough, and I can't really push him. So try again later on today when he wakes up. He's sleeping right now. I do need to get that rear diff cover on and do the unpleasant task of cutting all those mounts off. So I've been searching for all sorts of DIY projects, and I think the next one that's on my list is going to be a DIY anti-rock. I'm just trying to track down about a 36-inch torsion or sway bar, and then I can make the arms. That's not going to be too much of a deal, and then the actual bar parts should be pretty simple too. I just gotta find all the parts I need. So much it's gonna cost me. I think the only ones I might buy from Anti-Rock would be these pucks that go in here. I do have the lathe, I do have the mill, but it ultimately depends on how much it's gonna cost me for material. I really don't want to use the Milwaukee Electric to cut all those off, but I might have to. I had an old DeWalt grinder. I don't know where it went to. There's the Milwaukee. That one right there is like a Bosch, has a sanding pad on it. I'll use after. There's this one out of my toolbox, but I'll only use it for grinding. It's already been replaced twice under warranty. 4.5 inch just can't do the job of a 5. The best grinders, hand down, if you want to work them all day, is a Makita. Not even up for debate whatsoever. You spend good money on one, it'll never let you down. One mount is cut off. Whatever, that battery's dead. Went through a cutoff wheel, and those two are on the charger. I guess I'll take the grinder out and start grinding that one down. I've never seen this before, so I wonder if I overheated the battery. You ever see that? Got one off. Look at all that rust. I'm gonna have to get the needle scaler out on that to bust that all free. Same with on this cover. That's my last grinding disc too. So this battery must have just been hot, because now it's down to 1 bar. If you ever want to know if the Milwaukee grinder would be good for doing big jobs, I'm going to say the answer is no. Because I killed those batteries 5 times, and I'm not even done cutting the perches off yet. And that one is a 9 amp hour battery as well. Good for small stuff, not good for big stuff. Oh, I need to find another one in my garage somewhere. I have no idea why I have a masonry cutting wheel. Well, that's kind of too thin. And then these ones are aluminum. Not really what I want, but sometimes you gotta make do. It's nice to get that leather jacket off. Batteries are still charging. Don't make an effort to grind in shorts. You will pay for it. Now comes a dirty job, clean off the rust. I think I picked all the metal out. If I didn't, probably gonna end up with a flat. Tomcat probably wants out. I wonder if he's forgiven me yet for giving him a haircut. How are we doing with the haircut? It's looking good. It is. It's looking real good, Tomcats. Well, I managed to get some more off. Hey, you're gonna feel so much better. Hey, you're gonna feel so much better now. I know. Hey, buddy. I don't know how that's gonna look through the video, but that just looks epic. Looks like my fire might get rained on. Looks like I may be hiding out in shit for a little bit of grudge. Now we have retreated to the house. Ah, here it comes. Goodbye to the fire. And then just like that, it's gone. What the frig over. All right, back in business thanks to that right here. Let's have a look at your haircut. I don't know. It looks okay. You're not so mad at me now. You're getting used to it. You are. Keep you nice and cool now. Hey, what do you think? Do you like it? So right now I'm just hanging out in the garage. Somebody's coming over to pick up the old fender flares for the Jeep. They're looking for some, so they're gonna give me a case of beer. But what I really want to talk about, years ago I used to buy everything off eBay. Now I buy everything from Amazon. So less than 24 hours after I ordered them actually last night, and they're delivered before 9 a.m. this morning. I got 10 grinding discs. They were worked out to less than $3 each, and the local Princess Auto was like almost $5 per grinding disc for their brand name. This is 3M. Amazon's basically got to the point now where if I'm gonna buy something, I look how much it is in the store and I look how much it is on Amazon. And if it's only a couple dollars more, I'll just order it off Amazon. That way I don't have to worry about driving to the store, standing in line, wasting time trying to find it, don't know if they got it. But sometimes I'll still go there. There's a huge difference in price just to check it out, have a look at it. That's with Amazon. If you don't like it, no hassle return whatsoever. You just go back under your orders, return, print off the shipping label, apply it to your package, off you go. So simple. I still order from eBay. I got a TIG pedal coming in for this ESOB Rebel welder for some projects. I need to practice up on my TIG, because the TIG setup that's right now is like a lift start. I like to have a pedal so I can adjust the power variably, if that makes sense. That way, like with the lift start, whatever, you got full power all the time. But if you start getting a little too hot, at least with the pedal, you can back it off. This is one case where sandblasting would have been the better option. because the tube is so full of rust scale. It must have been an Eastern vehicle at one point in time that it's got all these divots. And the last thing you want to do is sand those out, because then you're just making your axle tube thinner. I believe the 8.8 is only 3/16 of an inch thick, so you don't want to get too crazy with it. So now I'm kind of at a standstill according to the Artec instructions. I can tack some of it up. That's as far as I can go until I pull the other axle out, and then I can fit it up to make sure everything fits, and then tack everything up and then fully weld it in. But that's where I stand for right now. Gonna be pretty excited to assemble this, get it in. There's that case of beer that was traded for the old fender flares from the Jeep. I need to have a shower before anything. All right, it's motherfucking beer time. We're gonna have one of the few lucky loggers that are left. I did a lot in this video. I just did not film a lot because it wasn't film worthy, like working on that axle, cleaning off the rust. What took hours, a sandblaster could have done in like 30 minutes if you had access to like an industrial sandblaster, or at least a sandblast tent or something. Would have made a world of difference, but I did what I could with the situation that I'm in. So it's motherfucking beer time. Anyways, cheers. So moving forward, like I said earlier, the only thing I can really do is tack the truss piece in place right now until I can fit it up. That's about it. There's a bunch of other things I gotta get done this week. Is I need to put that axle in the truck. I still need to do the injector in the car. I've been putting all this shit off time and time again. I need to focus and get those big projects done, especially the injector in the car and that axle in the Ford. Then I can go back piddling around on the Jeep, because Jeep only moves when I go do something. I don't drive it, otherwise it just sits in the garage. If I'm gonna go actually physically use it, then I'll use it. But still a bunch of things I gotta figure out now. I still go at to try to design and plan to build the side rails, because I don't want to bolt onto the side of the body like a lot of people do. I don't want that. Just going to create a major spot for rust, especially since I already got it Raptor lined. I kind of want to utilize the main mounts that the steps are on, and then kind of bolt up to the bottom of the body that way. I still got to figure that out. I still got to figure out how I'm going to design it. Yeah, I got a bunch of things I got to do, but I've been trying to find something I lost for a long time. Is that I had a digital angle finder that I bought, and I started using it when I was doing the pinion angle on the Jeep, but I don't know where the heck I put it, because I started using the analog one that I got from my toolbox when I brought it home, but I can't find it. Can't find it nowhere. It's not that I really need it, but I know I misplaced it somewhere. It's one of those things. Anyways, it's motherfucking beer time. I want to thank you guys for watching. One of the things I noticed when I uploaded the video for tomorrow, there's a pretty big gap, and it was the video where I just put the shocks in the Jeep and I fitted up the body pan on the bottom. And I was talking about, at that time I had been laid off for 2 months, just over 2 months, and I hadn't found a job, and everything felt different. And well, it's almost end of July right now at the time of filming, and still haven't found a job. There's been some jobs coming up, but I haven't been too serious. Next month in August, I'm gonna have to start clamping down, because I don't want to be off once it gets cold. I might as well be working. So I need to really clamp down and start looking, but I kind of want to have my summer off, get like a whole bunch of shit done. But anyways, I'm gonna get going. I'll talk to you guys later.